Hey YouTube, this is going to be an update of my Sky Scourge Norleras deck, but I just want to start with a few other things. Firstly, if anyone's seen YCS, the winner of that was a guy who was running a zombie debris deck, and I was looking over the deck list and I thought, this is crazy because the guy's got access to your typical zombie, your typical quick draw style cards like your Black Rose that you can spam through Dandelion really easily. He's got access to Naturia Beast, he's got access to Formula, and something that he wasn't running but he should have been was Revive King Hardez, which I was looking over. I've been testing the deck with a slightly different variation, running a Lila and this guy, and it's insane. It was a 42 card deck as well. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention that. I think it's a really good build, and I'll probably be trying that out in future. So in future, stay posted for a deck profile of that. And then I've got an Saber deck for sale. This is pretty much a full deck with full trolls, Bogart, Airvellum, Emma's Blades, Fulham Knights, Dark Soul, Pashul's Regura, Nimble, Effect Veil Ultimate, Super Dark Hole, LOB Monster Reborn, Mind Control, Enemy Controller, MSTs, Rotor, Giant Grenade, Book of Moon, Dust Tornadoes, Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment. This thing's going up on eBay, but you'll be able to offer it on my channel as well. And if you make a good offer, we can do something. This has got a staple X-Saber Synchros as well, 2 Gothams, Urbellum, 2 Henley, Wayne. I know that was a bit quick, but if you message me, I can give you the exact list. But yeah, on to the main thing that this video is going to be about. We've got 3 Sky Scourge Norleras. That's obviously the main engine of the deck. If you've seen the previous profiles and know what it does, it's just basically, it's like a Chaos Emperor Dragon, except it doesn't do damage, but it gives you a draw, so it's an amazing guard. You can't actually summon it in the deck though, so you use these, the 3 Phantom Chaos, and you use them basically to remove the Sky Scourge Norleras to get its effect. And this build we're running 3 Dark Creator because it's amazing, and you can really easily get 5 dark cards in the grave. 1 Gauze because if your first turn Norleras fails, you're going to need this guy. 1 Dark Arm Dragon. In previous builds I didn't run this, but now I do because this deck's a lot more Phantom based, so I can use this even after I Norleras through Phantom. 2 Dark Lord Zerato. Basically it's a Raigeki with 2 800 attack, so what more can you want? 1 Dark Chorus, 3000 beta, and helps you recover if they try and use any magic cards against you, things like that. 3 Dark Neftis. Amazing when it comes to Norlerasing and dropping that in the grave, and then you get back a 2 400 beta. Then you've got 3 Dark Grepher. Staple to this deck, it's amazing. You special summon it by ditching all of those monsters that come before it, and then you ditch to get your Sky Scourge engraved. It's incredible. 1 Summon Monk to get your Phantoms out. You run so many spells in this deck as well, and then after Norleras you can use it to bring out a Grepher to ditch other darks in your hands, doing stuff like that. 1 Plague. The best way of using this card is stacking a Sky Scourge, stacking a Dark Creator before you Norleras, and then you get a amazing plus afterwards. But also you can use it going to Decisive Armor, which means you get another Dark. 1 Necro is an extra road to target. If you've already got your Grepher, you can search this, and then you have something free to ditch that gives you a plus later. And 1 Reaper because it's amazing. Now for the spells, got 1 Allure because every card in this deck is dark. 1 Rotor because you need your Grepher, that's staple. 1 Trinade. Again, it's a staple card to clear out your opponent's back row before you Norleras. 3 Trade-In because you run about 11 8-stars in this deck. 3 Upstarts, Turbo Deck staple. 2 Hand Destructions, another Turbo Deck staple. Card Destruction, ditching 5 dark monsters and then drawing a fresh hand is really, really damaging in this deck, especially if you ditch your opponent's effect veiler with it. One Monster Reborn, this is broken, should be banned. One Foolish Burial, use Ditch Sky Scourge or Ditch Your Last Dark for Dark Armed or Dark Greater. And then the two cards I've added in most recently are Reasoning and Monster Reincarnation. Reasoning because if you do it before Norleras, you're usually going to get a Phantom out of it. Do it after Norleras, you can quite easily get an 8-star out of it or a Phantom, and to steal the creator in the greatest effect. And Reincarnation to abuse creators even more. Then for the extra deck, I'm doing conversion to my last variation. So it's got 2 Despairs, 2 Zombie Masters, 1 Mizuki, 3 Goblin Zombies, another Spirit Reaper, and then the extra things I have are 2 golds and 2 silvers, which is basically for Royal Tribute, so that I actually have a chance against Gravekeepers and against X-Save as well, so that if they go trying to discard your hand, they get a nasty surprise when they hit one of these. And then a Dark Hole because I don't main deck it, so I might as well side deck it. And then lastly, we have the extra deck. So we've got 1 I Just Decisive Armor, amazing card in this deck because you spam 4 stars and play your tuner. And it's also dark. Red Dragon Archfiend, another dark monster, 3000 attack, so that's all good there. Iron Chain, just because you've got space for another 6-star. Magical Android, because it's a fairly decent 5-star. 1 Trishula, it's kind of hard summon, but with Reaper and Plague, you can usually get this thing out. And if you do this after a Norleras, you've probably got a game there. 1 Scrap Dragon, because it's amazing. 1 Stardust, I barely ever go into it, but I might as well have it because I've got the space. 1 Guidite Force of the Earth, one of the most commonly synchro 4 cards because it's just nice to have after you Norleras. 1 Bryanak, nothing to say about it, it's amazing. 1 Flamvel Requisis, great card, and 1 Catasta. But yeah, that's my Sky Scourge Norleras deck profile. Comment, rate, subscribe. I will be posting another deck profile up shortly, or don't know yet, but something. And yeah,